Hi, my name is Nathan Williams, and I'm a first-year graduate student at the University of Kentucky. I'm also a member of the French horn section for the UK Symphony Orchestra. Today I'm creating my first tutorial video for how to do lip trills. And I've never done anything like this, but I believe that if you talk about it and practice it a lot, you can obviously master the technique that you're working on. So to begin the video, I'll just like to simply briefly touch on the equipment that I use to perform. Obviously, first and foremost, the mouthpiece. It's obviously a very crucial component of the French horn. I have probably the first mouthpiece I ever performed on, honestly. It came with the horn. It's just a Holton medium cup. Nothing special about it, no additions, it's not customized. Came with a horn, and I've played a lot of music with it, and it does really well. I also have a gold-plated one, but that's for another video for another day. But I thoroughly love this mouthpiece. It does a really good job. Second is the horn. It's a Holton elk horn, a 180. I got it from my aunt, actually, who played it in college in Ohio, and it served me well. I started on it. I've been principal with it. I've played in some amazing ensembles. Traveled to China, traveled to Prague. A lot of good memories with this horn. No customization. You can see that it's aging pretty well. Dents have been removed, but the bell has some definitely character to it, as you could say. But I think older the horn, honestly, more beautiful it can be, especially if you take good care of it. So if you don't have the money to buy a new horn and you think that you would enjoy playing the horn, I would definitely suggest looking into older horns, because there's just something about the rich tone and timbre that the horn can produce that's just amazing, that no other instrument can produce, I think. Alright, so I'm working on lip trills today for this video, and what better excerpt than Beethoven 9. It's the second movement right after the presto, one of the most well-known horn excerpts out there. A lot of the horn studio members at UK ask, how do you do lip trills? They're pretty difficult, they're hard to master, they're not fun to practice, and if you come across a trill that you have to use a lip trill for, and you don't know how to lip trill, it can be pretty intimidating. So I'm going to be talking about it today, and different techniques that you can use to master it. So first and foremost, it's about 20 measures after the beginning of the presto, if you're following along with the music. I'm sure once I start playing it, you'll recognize it very quickly. But the first step in mastering a lip trill is start slow. So for this, it's a written F and G, but it's horn and D. So I have to do a D to E. That's the lip trill. So to finger in that, I use trigger D, trigger 1 and 2, because partials on the horn. So I'm getting 2 notes with 1 fingering. In order to progress and get quicker, obviously your lip trill has to be very quick and brief, especially with this excerpt, is start very slow and then build up. It's just, you keep it light, don't be too hard on the mouthpiece, don't put more pressure, be very light. More pressure you add on the mouthpiece, hurts more, your endurance is going to go down the drain, and you're going to get tired really quick. So just keep the mouthpiece light on your lips, be light on the tongue, more breath, quicker breath, and it'll help make the trill go by quicker. Second step, when you put it into context with this excerpt, is I like to do everything separated and really short at first. Just to get the notes in your head to hear what it sounds like, and then you play as written. It's just stay light, stay brief, and get off of it as quick as you can. Something else to consider is the 4-bar phrase. Some people may perform it as the written G as a climax, but I like to think the end of the 4-bar phrase is where you should start to taper off, not after the G. So you don't want to just hit the G and then come off. You want to just keep going to make it one long phrase. This is how you do not want to play it. See how it's just really short and the G was a high point? You just want to keep going. So this is how you want to play it. Just nice and smooth, one long 4-bar phrase. Then obviously you're going to do that 4 times in a row. Sorry. So just keep going forward. Make sure you do the forte piano. Make phrases out of it. You play it 4 times, and it goes throughout the strings. First violins, second violins, cellos, and back to the violins. So just play along with them. Have a good time. And that's a tutorial on the lip trills. They can be pretty difficult to practice, but obviously the outcome, once you practice it a lot, slowly at first, you get to play amazing symphonies such as Beethoven 9, Ode to Joy. I'm sure all of you have heard it. And lip trills can help you succeed in the orchestral world because you're going to see it everywhere. So that's my first tutorial video on lip trills using Beethoven's 9 second movement for the principal horn. Thanks.